Good day, traders. This is Rich with some price action on the markets. Currently 4:13 p.m. July 29th, 2021, Thursday, almost the end of the month. We have Amazon at 420. Go figure. The reversal spot that I was calling earlier when the bad news arrived from Amazon. So make sure you subscribe if you're new, like the video, share the video, and comment on the video. Hit the like button just down below. Takes a second. So we got down to the 420, reversed back up to like 430 area. It's now pulling back again. So the news on Amazon was still amazing in terms of money, but they missed estimates and they missed revenues and they're guiding lower. So this is interesting for the markets. So we'll see how this plays out. I'm not going to worry about too much right now, but we have a good 212 point drop on Amazon for the day, which is pretty significant if you look at on the daily. So 34.16 is right down here, around here. So we're going back to June numbers before it made that run up here. This could be a good support area, but then if we drop below that and look for 350, then we're looking at 3,200. But who knows? It's still Amazon. They're still making billions and billions of dollars. I'm not really worried about the company, but the market might look at it a little bit differently. But again, I think it's all comes together. It's good. It's like, okay, they still made $118 billion in revenue. I mean, come on, in the quarter. So it's not like they're losing money here, but a little bit of a slowdown, which is good because we're so inflated and everything else. So maybe a little pullback. Maybe this will help the markets kind of be like, oh, okay, maybe we're not just going straight up. That's just my look at it. Anyway, my day. Decent day today. We had a little bit of action. I traded some crap names early, but I missed the first two moves on each of them, and I'll go through them real quick. So on NEGG was getting a pop this morning, and I liked it through 2150 when it started popping. I'm going to turn off after hours. But then I tried taking it through 23 or something like that and failed miserably. And I took a $95 loss. And then SGOC, I liked it earlier before it made it, like earlier here around 10, 11. Actually, I saw it pop in. I liked it through 1050. And then I tried to take it over like 1150 or something like that. And it was just trash. So between those two, I was down pretty good. I was never really down on the day because I took a couple trades before these two. I think my low of the day was down 100 maybe. I don't remember. But then BT, I was trying to get into a pop on that. Bowen was a quick news shout out that didn't really facilitate into much. NVIDIA I thought would be a pop. AMC I liked over 40 and I traded a little bit too early. And then I traded on, I forgot. Oh, I traded the secondary move. I think I traded here, trying to get back, judging it to go back up to 40. It did eventually go, but then pulled down. Small gain on that. Disney was just breaking out earlier in the day, and I just couldn't take advantage of it. And then news came out about Disney, and I just jumped in, jumped out, got 1090 on that. AMD was my miss of the day. I really liked it at the beginning of the day. First 5 minutes, actually. Well, if we go to a 2-minute chart, I'm going to scroll back on this, was actually gapped down today. And then I thought I was going to take yesterday's break of whatever this price was, like 98 or even 99 break, and it never looked back. I mean, I just couldn't get my way back in this thing. It was just unfortunate because this thing was just taking off, went to 105.74. I asked my buddy, I'm like, how do I get in this thing? I'm like, he's like, you missed it $3 ago. I'm like, dude, I missed it $4 ago. So I just pretty much avoided it. Took a break. They had nice 5-minute turnarounds here coming down to the moving averages. Boom. If we saw a bull market and these are setting up, these are the plays coming in before the 21 moving average. I mean, it's just clean like that. Anyway, I did not catch AMD like I wanted to. Workhorse was a news event. Tilray was a news event. LLY, which was interesting. I think the news ended up being bad, but I don't remember. But I got in on the news event here with only 50 shares. 50 shares. I've traded LLY in the past, and I got the pop, and then I got out, and it dropped, and I made $26 on 50 shares, which isn't bad for this price stock. And then look what it did. It actually did this, Actually went to 246.50, then went to 242.50, which is insane. So if you're stuck in that, that kind of hurt. Dish was a news event. I think they were adding HBO or something like that. I jumped in and jumped out of that one. I thank someone for that one. On this pop here, which was nice. NTech was one of those, another was the only cheapy one I was able to make money on today. I mean, it started off as a $9 stock today, got up to $17.50, was popping back up, and I took the pop up through 17, thinking it was going to take out the highs. It never did, which would have been nice, but it was sketchy. It was like in, jumped, got out, took my money, $33, very small shares. Zoom was the best trade of the day in terms of news. And I only went in with 50 shares. And I talked to someone. He's like, you probably should be like 200-300 shares. I had conviction on this trade. We got the news really early, and then it rotated, and it went up 4.5 points. I caught a bunch of it. I was trading the 50 shares all the way up. Traded first 25 pretty quick. And all I got was $66 on a 4-point move with 50 shares. It's unfortunate because 300 shares, yes, I would not have gotten 4 points or $1,200. I probably would have gotten like $600 or $700 though. That was the moment. I don't know if I have that one recorded. I do have that one recorded. So I'll have to go over that one when I do my July overview of news trades. Stay tuned for that in the future. Tesla, a couple trades in Tesla today. One room called out 655 break, never turned around. I got in. I saw the pop, took shares off, took more shares off, and then I closed out. Unfortunately, it never came back to my entry and just ripped for like 30 more points. It was one of those Tesla days. It really was one of those Tesla days, and I wasn't able to take advantage. Tesla's at 674.60, so it was only down a few bucks based on the Amazon news, which isn't really, they don't really play off each other or anything, but Amazon will dictate the cues tomorrow, but we'll see how that plays out. And LC was kind of just my play. I watched it this morning. It had earnings, and I saw this high break here, and I took the break at the 23.50 here, ran it up pretty good, and took my money and walked away with 109. So it was a nice little trade. Mixed 248 all together. 248 to $400, $500 where I want to be on a daily basis. 250 basically to 500. And obviously not red. Today was a much cleaner day. Obviously, if I avoid these two stocks, which I should have done in the first place, but I like trading them sometimes. When they do make the moves, you can catch a nice big move. But when you lose pretty bad. So we're talking almost $200 here. So it's almost like 450 today, just under 450 without those two. Would be nice, And also, goals going forward. I think, August is probably going to still be rough like July. And then, first couple of weeks of September will be rough. And then it'll start opening up a little bit more. Who knows if we have a major pullback in the markets? I'm not too sure. We'll just have to wait and see what happens with that. I'm not going to force anything here. But overall, today was chill. I was, in both my rooms. I had a lot going on news-wise. I was hearing good things. I was feeling the flow. I'm just not pressing the button because two things. I either don't want to lose money, or I'm wrong on the prediction, and the conviction's not there. So I just need to wrap my head around it and be like, look, you're nailing this trade. Like that Zoom one, if I nailed it with 200-300 shares, I'm in. And if it doesn't work, then it doesn't work. But you have to accept the losses with the wins. And obviously that Zoom trade could have been one of my best trades ever if I had gone with 300 shares, because it was just really easy. Only went against me like maybe 10 cents on the spread, and then just ripped. So anyway, make sure you subscribe if you're new, like the video, share the video, and comments on the video. Hope you're all doing well. Make sure you let me know how your trading's going, and I will be back tomorrow to close up the week.